there are some things in life that just cannot be rushed, and creating vision and creating strategy are two of them. I was gonna say that was one of them, but I just figured I'd throw that last one on. Yeah, no, you can't rush building out your vision or developing strategy. And I know it sounds like two separate things right now, but we're gonna bring it into one in this video, okay? Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Unedited, where we talk about all things sales, marketing, and mindset. My name is Lauren Nelson, and I'm your favorite sales and marketing coach. Today, we are going to be talking about the process it takes to craft a vision that is so compelling so that you can use it to develop a strategy that will help you get to where you want to go, right? And we're talking about whether it's in business or in your personal life, these things take time. The reason why this is the topic of today is because I am currently in the season of re-strategizing my life, pivoting how I want to conduct business, figuring out what the next step is for me and how I can best serve you. And I've realized as I've been going through this process that I needed to give myself grace, because your girl I be on go. I be on go for real. And what I mean, for the people who don't know what on go means, I be trying to get it done real quick. And I realized the quality of my vision and the quality of my strategy requires me to take downtime, to allow my intuition to kick in, to do the research that's necessary to back my decision. Let me make sure everything isn't in my camera view. Okay. Sorry guys, this is unedited, so we gotta, okay. What was I saying? To allow everything to marinate and make sure that it is the direction that I want to go, so I won't have to pick up and redo everything again in 2 months, right? And so as I've been growing and evolving in my business and just in my life in general, one of the biggest patterns that I've noticed as I've been, creating different strategies and writing out my vision is that I used to make it just a one-day thing. I'm like, today I'm just gonna take time to build out my vision and write out my strategy. And I rarely gave myself time to just sit with it, right? Really redevelop myself and figure out, what is it that I really want? Ask myself, are these things that I really want, or are they the things that the world is telling me that I want? Now, mind you, I've always been clear on what I want, but there's levels to this. There's many levels to this. And as I continue to pull the layers back in my life and just on who I am as a person, as a woman, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, I realized that it takes a lot more time than I thought. And so I wanted to share with you today and just give you some encouragement. If you're going through a phase where you feel like you're unclear, or you're just trying to figure out what the direction is that you want to go, have grace with yourself. I'm telling you, the last couple of weeks, maybe even this whole last month, y'all, I haven't been selling anything, if you haven't noticed, right? Even when I try to sell, I bring it back because I'm like, let me not even do that. But I haven't been selling for since Black Friday. I haven't been selling. And that's a long time for me, as I am your favorite sales coach, right? It's what I do. I sell my services, I sell my products. But I realize, if I really want to serve you guys at the highest level, and also make sure I'm serving myself and making sure I'm in alignment with what I really love to do, because if you're gonna create a business, you might as well make sure it's what you love to do. You first have to know who you are. You have to know who you are. You have to know what you want fully and completely. And so how do you even get to do that, right? How do we start learning who we are? How do we figure out what it is that we really want? It takes spending time with self. Oh, we're going there. We are going there tonight, okay? It takes spending time with yourself. And y'all know maybe just need to be a motivational speaker at this point, because I love talking about loving yourself. I love talking about spending time with you and embracing your boundaries and just giving to yourself fully. Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. And I've realized as I become more selfish with my time and making sure that I'm very intentional about my space and my energy, it's allowed me the mental clarity to think things through. It's allowed me the space to, just be and have a clear mind. You'll understand, once you have a clear mind, it's easier to connect the dots, right? When I start making bad decisions, sorry to myself, when I start making bad decisions, y'all, my mind gets cluttered. It's no longer streamlined thoughts. It's no longer that just empty voidness and clarity. And when I say empty void in my brain, I mean it's just like, it's empty. Meaning I can hear clearly. If I'm talking to God, I can hear clearly. If I need to hear something for myself, I can hear clearly. But when you're making bad decisions, when you're not setting up healthy boundaries, when you're doing all the nonsense that doesn't need to be done, it clouds it. You're not in alignment. You're not going towards your vision. These things don't add up to get you to where you want to go. It's nonsense, right? And so again, by taking time for yourself, by really pouring into yourself, right? And that's another big thing. I've been very intentional about pouring back in, like more than I have in a very long time. And I'm so sad it's been this way. So sad, but it's nice to be back. We sometimes you got to take a break to realize what you've been missing. But every single day, just pouring into myself nonstop so that I have the inspiration, I have the motivation. My brain is constantly thinking of new ways I can get to where I want to go. And going back to getting clear on your vision, one of the biggest things that has helped me within the last couple weeks is typing out my vision and reading it every day. And after I'm meditating, after I'm praying, revising it as needed. You'll realize, even me, like sometimes when you write your vision, you come back to it. Let's say you don't read it every day. You come back to it maybe a month later. You're like, I don't want this anymore. I thought I wanted this, but it doesn't even make sense as to where I'm going. I just wanted it because I thought it was cool. But when you're constantly reflecting on it every single day and you're meditating on it, you update it. Oh wait, actually that didn't make sense. Actually, I wanted to be more like this. You get it to be more in depth so that you can actually feel what it is that you want, so you can start attracting what you want, okay? And then the same thing with your strategy. It's important not to rush it. If you're rushing your strategy, actually, hold on. I was reading this book. I'm reading it right now. It's called The 12-Week Year. Best book ever. I read it at the beginning of the year. Actually, I listened to it at the beginning of the year. Big mistake. I missed so much content. Y'all, for the actionable books, don't listen, read them in your hands, on the computer, take notes. Anyways, I digress. But in the book, they were talking about how if you take more time to build and develop your strategy, you'll take less time. Sorry, I had to come back because my storage ran out. And then I tried to remake the video and the entire video was blurry the second time. So this is the third time. I will try to keep my energy up because it's late and I'm tired, but we're gonna finish out strong. Okay, so before we get into what I was saying in the first clip, let me just take a deep breath. Let's do it together. I feel like we all need this going into the new year, going into this next session. All right, this is the last one. Sometimes I swear God tests how committed you are to what you say you go do. And this is just a message for whoever needs to hear it right now. I don't know who needs to hear it, but as I am recording this video for the third time, sometimes you just gotta go through the pain and stay committed to your goals. Now, let's get into the rest of this. I'll make it real quick, short, quick, and simple, okay? Like I said, I was reading a book called The 12-Week Year. They said that in order to have the most effective execution phase, that it was most important to spend a lot of time and effort developing the foundation, which is your vision and your actual strategy. Now, by doing your due diligence and making sure that you're clear on what could possibly happen if something went wrong, and providing and just preparing for all the necessary tweaks that might need to be made, you won't have to waste time in the execution phase trying to sort through all of those what if scenarios. Well, they won't be what ifs if you're actually in it, but you would have already gone through the process of playing chess and not checkers in the planning phase. So that is just something I wanted to share with you guys, because it's really important just to take that time to take a step back and plan. Take the time to plan. I wish I had more to say. My brain is done. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me just figure out, make sure I don't have anything else to say to you tonight. Yep, nope, that's it. That is it. This video is supposed to be 15 minutes long, but guys, I can't. I'm sorry. Tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed the topic so far. Guys, make sure you take the time out for the rest of this year to just plan and prepare. We have a couple more weeks left until the new year, and I want to make sure that you are very well prepared so you're not having to backpedal, right? You don't want to have to backpedal in the new year. So take the time now to do what's necessary. Do some research if you need to. Look at some of your competitors, get inspired, get on Pinterest, read some books, watch some videos, figure out what's been working in the industry and how you can put your special spin on it. Figure out who you really want to become and how you can position your business to help support that. All those things matter. All those matter. So with that being said, I'm sorry for, technically it's not cut short. I can make this as long or as short as I want to, but sorry for the cut in the middle, guys. Thank you for watching. As you can see, I'm very exhausted, but I hope you enjoyed what I had available. And I will see you guys in my next video of Unedited tomorrow. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. I won't ask twice. I'm too tired, but you already know what to do. You already know what to do. Thank you, guys. I will see you tomorrow. And whenever you watch this, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good afternoon. I love you. I'm rooting for you. As always, good night. Bye.